Good morning, YouTube. It's Florita Okami. Welcome back to another episode of We're All Screwed Up Podcast, episode number 54.
Might make me a legend. We started the show and ain't stopped for a second. Know the bullshit sound like whatever. Still walk in the club, make it rain, any weather. Man, these niggas be thinking they high. Okay, this here sends ass to the devil. Anybody trying to get in my way, then we gotta send them out on the stretcher. And I'm only with the gang when I'm pulling up. Put them in the sky like angel dust. I'ma get to the bed like the first of the month. Pull up to the trap, you could get what you want. I been hella back, all the smoke in my lungs. Starving like Mitch, trying to add up the funds. Hungry as shit, but I'm still on the hunt. Wish you knew what I'm on, know I'm one of the ones. He was selling the CDs right by the China shop. We get it in by the mail. I was trying to go up on the LLC after I built me some well. They go little BRAZI, he rhyming a lot. Man, they love to see that nigga fail.
So we're back. Good morning. We're back to another episode of We're All Screwed Up Podcast, episode number 54. I am you, Florita Okami, one of your newest commentary content creators, and I come to you guys with the tea that's blazing, whether it be good or bad. Without further ado, give the video a thumbs up, leave your comments down below, and subscribe. And you guys also know that this is my podcast channel, my diary, the place where I come to release my truly feel. And boy, does this Taurus have some shit to say. This is one of those flow rants where I feel like it's just inevitable. But first, we're going to get into the drama, the toxicity it is that, the audience likes to hear. So let's go jump into this world and let's go see exactly what's been going on. Word has it that Diamond the Body, Ivori, and a few other girls are, getting into it with Miss Natalie Nunn herself, including, I think I just said Rollie, Diamond the Body. Oh, no, I didn't. Rollie, Ivori, Diamond the Body. A whole lot of stuff going on in the Zeus network world. So let's go see over there. Shout out to Zeus Network T Inc. because they keep us live with the T. I'm on the Zeus T, the Zeus Network Inc. I cannot fucking say that. Zeus Network T Inc. I just said it because I'm a person who doesn't like to give up. You saw how I just tried to keep going because I'm not gonna. Anyway, so Rollie and Natalie Nunn have been getting into it. Nothing else I really care about the drama in it because it's like this is the CEO. And the fact that the CEO or like the co-creator be going back and forth with the freaking staff, because that's what they are, the staff. It's hilarious. So anyway, let's get into it. Let's see what the wrong, because they're the most relevant characters, Chocolate Dud and Moonchin. Natalie responds to Roly Poly mention that she's going to whoop her. Are you? Do I really need to insert all the clips of all the multiple times that Roly has put hands and feet on you? I'm not even going to talk directly because I told myself before when I do this, I don't talk directly. But do we really have to mention all the times that Rollie has put hands and feet on her? Okay. So Rollie aims post at Natalie. And it says, and I'ma still beat yo. And you still won't be in the same room as me. You know why? Because you can't sit with a real baddie like me. This what? How old is the person saying this? Is this person like middle school? No. No, it's really a freaking unfortunate, 40-year-old woman having a mid-crisis and saying things like that, Jealousy is a disease. Is it? All right. So these are all the stuff that she said. Rollie says Natalie used her to protect her from Diamond and mentioned that she's still going to beat Natalie's ASS. Now that is believable. That one was believable. Natalie Nunn be talking about she going to beat everybody up and her chin just be going like Pinocchio nose. They about to call you a fake friend. And I was never her friend. She used me to protect her from Diamond the Body. She mad because she know who the real baddies really respect. Here goes Rollie doing that one thing, though. I won't lie. Whenever she falls out with somebody, she starts dragging them and, bringing up their deepest, darkest secrets. So, for me, low-key, this is irrelevant. The only thing I believe about her is about her putting her hands and feet on Natalie Nunn because look at her. You know what I'm saying? So, I get it. And I say look at her, I'm saying look at her in the past, how she's always had to put hands and feet on her. So, that's believable because I've actually seen it. But, there was a whole thing on her going back.
Especially with Mariah Lynn and Lex. Those are the only people that know how to rap on your whole EP, and you can't even fucking rap. That shit sound like trash. It's trash music. I'm so sorry. What you thought you was? Do you think you doing something about putting different baddies on songs? I ain't seen Natalie do shit else. I don't know who is writing for you, but your music is ass, honey. The whole fucking, if you didn't have the features that you had on there, girl, that's honestly what saved the little bit of song that it had. You had, girl, the features saved loves you, especially with Mariah Lynn and Lex.
I'm not even gonna lie, Rollie. I usually get irritated with Rollie, you know what I'm saying? But again, you know, I have to put a disclaimer. The videos that we make are, well, I don't know. I'm not gonna speak for every other YouTube because some of them really directly be talking to these people and dragging them. I'm just giving my commentary on the stuff from the show. You never hear me talking about these people outside of the show unless they have something to do with the show and they're doing dumb things that, you know what I'm saying, affect the show. You get what I'm saying? But I agree. Natalie's music is ass. It's trash. It never was good. Sounds like she's literally experimenting and doing whatever she wants to do, though, because she's probably like, girl, I'm a millionaire. I make my own money. If I want to make my own music, if I want to do this, if I want to do that, I'm going to do it. And with that, I can't be biased. I kind of feel Natalie Nunn because she probably, as much as we don't like to like her, that woman is probably, and as crappy as you may call her upbringing or how she came about, she was determined and she was ambitious and she's getting to where she wants to be. She's where she wants to be. And quite frankly, she's the one who makes the decisions on whether they hire or fire. You could say she can't fire you, but you could tell Natalie Nunn has a big say in what goes on because you could tell. Because even though Mac popped all her stuff and kept saying how she not coming back, you know, Natalie Nunn got her butt off the show. You know what I'm saying? Natalie Nunn can make decisions sometimes too, whether we want to admit it or not. Because if Anna Mac didn't care about Zeus Network, you wouldn't randomly see her on everything Zeus. You feel me? Everything Zeus related. It doesn't matter how much people put her in the thing or at her in the, it's because they mentioned me and shit, girl. It don't matter. You swear you don't want nothing to do with something, you won't even respond to it. That bring me up to Rocky Bad and Stunner Girl. If Rocky Bad, you know how much money she could probably make off of the situation, whether we want to call it allegedly or not. People probably at her and mention her and a bunch of stuff about Stunner Girl. I'm pretty sure they do. That is a strong woman to wake up every day, know what happened to you, and to just say, you know what, I'm going to move forward. I'm not going to let what happened to me stop me from living. I'm not. I'm going to keep making my music. I'm going to keep being beautiful. I'm going to keep putting my makeup on with or without it. I'm still going to be this bad queen because I don't want to call Rocky Bad a B-word. Out of respect for what the frick she went through, I'm not going to call her no freaking B-word. You understand what I'm saying? That is what I mean. She's a person who has multiple opportunities to comment on this, comment on that, comment on this, and she doesn't. You know why? Because she's her own person, and she's showing that she don't need it. Somebody who doesn't need something doesn't come back. Like T. She doesn't have anything to do with Zeus Network. They mentioned her, and they told her happy birthday. She said thank you. She kept it pushing. But that girl don't want nothing to do with Zeus Network either. Sky. I can name a couple of girls who looked at Zeus Network and said, you know what? This ain't gonna make me. Black China or Angela White, Drea. Shout out to all the people who said this isn't gonna make me. Shout out to the people who even started really Zeus Network, like freaking what's his name? King Batch, Storm, and the other girl, I don't really know her name like that, but you know the people who started Vine, they're the people who started the network, which y'all see now, that's literally getting tainted by greed, lust, and in my opinion, illicit behavior that we know is not considered legal. Just people getting, in my opinion, paid off to not say nothing. Which it's legal. That's what happens when you make a settlement. You make a settlement means that you accepted what the person did to you. You forgave them for a certain amount of money. That's literally what a settlement is. Okay? All right.
Not one person has ever said anything good about Miss Natalie fucking Nunn. Not one. Not even the people we work with. Baby, I hope you know while we was working, in that house they were calling me the new Baddies CEO. Not the girls. I'm talking about your team, your production team. Yeah, everybody. Oh, Miss CEO, the new Baddies CEO. Because guess what? Natalie can't hold her shit. Natalie can't work under pressure. Natalie can't do none of that. Natalie want to get on the internet screaming she being kidnapped, screaming this and that and this and that. Girl, not one time have I ever even said anything that happened to me during filming. Not one time have I went live. Not one time have I ever did anything. Not one time have I...
Now, Rollie, don't do that. Girl, she always goes live and tells us the tea. Most of the reason why we know a lot of the freaking dark skeletons in the closet is because of Rollie. And if it's not Rollie, it's Stunner Girl, and it used to be Krishan. But they all get to expose whenever something happens weird that they didn't like got filmed. They all use their Instagram lives to insinuate certain stuff. And then you got Lemuel Plumber randomly. You know what I'm saying? He'll go on his Instagram and he'll like sub them and remind them, I'm your boss. Like, I can fire you for talking about my show. Like, I can do that. Because regardless of you not liking me, this is business and you signed the contract. Okay? I understand freedom of speech, but you need to understand the law. You signed this contract. You shouldn't be over here. And that's another devil's advocate thing. That I understand Lemuel. Sorry, because you go to him. Y'all go to him. He don't come to y'all. You come to him. Y'all send him video clips or whatever you feel like you want to show that you're baddies. Y'all go to him. He don't come to y'all. He might post a little thing and say, hey, looking for some baddies for this and that. And do y'all see the auditions? Do y'all see how y'all make yourselves look? That don't be Lemuel. He doesn't put a camera on your face and say, hey, go sock this girl in the face. Natalie Nunn and the other girls doing. Y'all be following suit to be on camera. They're literally filming. You can't say really sometimes. I mean, in a way it is exploitation because they're filming it, right? But at the same time, it's exploitation. You could say it's exploitation on their part. Sure, y'all could say that. But it's self-exploitation on your part too. If you go up there and you go do something that you know you normally wouldn't do, you can't keep saying production this and production that. And what she's doing, I wonder if this really is Rollie's last season, because she does this every year and they take her back. She just drags everybody down under the bus. Where look at her exposing people of the production team. Y'all think that that's a positive work environment? Or people are talking about the boss behind their back and people are just, talking about the CEO or like the executive producer. You guys think that's kind of smart? And then you got Natalie Nunn, like Rollie said. Natalie Nunn really did film herself live, screaming at the top of her lungs, alleging that she was being kidnapped and forced to be inside her car by Lemuel and the security outside. She had her phone, was like, don't touch me. Don't touch me. She did do that. And it's like, you're the executive producer. He is the CEO. Now, Stunna Girl said that she was the first one to expose Scotty for messing around with Lemuel. We don't even need to say allegedly anymore. Because look, in the end, they're now coming out as dating or as a couple. We all knew that. It's like a slap in our face because we all knew this is how they play on our pockets and our emotions. They know that they were doing this entire time and they feel like it's not our business. Sure, it's not our business, but you know what? Stuff that's supposed to be not your business, things that happen behind closed doors. That's when it's not your business. If it didn't happen in your face, then that's not your business. We're not talking about it. But once you start putting a camera to it and showing things that you're doing and come into the world with it, it becomes people's business. When you start becoming that girl that messes around with that guy that you know is in a relationship, regardless of what it's going through over there, people will be in your business because people don't respect that. Nobody will ever respect a side word or a freaking a girl like that. Look at Camilla, Prince Charles, for example, right? They literally have a name for her, Queen Consort. And from my understanding, that's somebody who will never really be a queen, and their kids will never be in line to be kings or queens either. Now, King Charles was with Princess Diana, and they were both having affairs on each other, sure. But you can tell that this dude never wanted to let go of that girl, Camilla. He kept having affairs allegedly over and over with this woman and didn't leave her alone, right? And now y'all see they you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they still together, but it doesn't stop the fact that she is what she was, And now they're saying that, I don't even want to talk about all that part because I don't really care about the British family like that. I'm just putting examples to you. Okay? Nobody respects a side B word because you could be with this man all day long. He the king. You will never be queen. Your kids will never be next in line because of it. And the people will never truly respect you now because of it. Because my point is proven, nobody respects a side B word. No one respects a side dude. No one will ever respect you.
The same bitch she talking about, I got my stars, the big three. She didn't even want to hang out with them. Not one time. Not one fucking time. She didn't want to have nothing to do with Lex, Dolly, or Summer, Fauna, Kate Rican, Cotilla. She didn't want to have nothing to do with any of them. Any of them. And I'm over here vouching for her like, oh yeah, Natalie, she just out shopping right now. She just this, she just that. No. It's the do not fucking invite them. I don't want to have to deal with that shit.
But Rollie, my thing is with Rollie, why it's like it would be so it's credible, right? But it's like, why do people do this? Why do people, I wonder if this is like a true personality disorder type of thing. Because why do people do this? Why do people only expose people when they...
Oh, Tilla, she don't want to have nothing to do with any of them. Any of them. And I'm over here vouching for her like, oh yeah, Natalie, she just...
So she knows that it's wicked. People will know things are not okay. They'll know things are messed up. They know things are cruel. But in order to keep that income going, because let's keep it a bean. If she wasn't getting paid by this show, her and Natalie Nunn would not be talking. Rollie would not have anything to do with none of these people. And it's evident that she doesn't. So to know that somebody is doing something like that and just keeping it quiet for the sake of it just further proves my point of how we're all screwed up. This one really is. Because damn, how do you keep something a secret like that just because you want to keep your money going? And then when you get mad that something ain't go your way, you come and expose it. That's why I never really care about like her type of exposure. I just be like, okay. It says Natalie responds to Rollie calling her out on live. I'm sorry, Rollie, but you're fake because you said doesn't want anything to do with Lex, Dolly, Summer, Fane, Reek, and you saying all this now, and you and Natalie are beefing, but why didn't you say anything before? You're not fake, right? When were you gonna tell all these girls this information? Or you saying it now that you and Natalie are beefing? Look at that. You could call me spiritual, you could call me whatever you want, but you can't deny the fact that I have a gift. Because I didn't even, y'all witness me go over, literally just give some small little rant about it. And you see, this is confirmation that I'm not the only person who thinks this way. This is another confirmation. This is another confirmation because you got your world of people in this world who are effed up and will make you look crazy and be narcissists. And then you got your people who are like, no, girl, we see them for who they are. Trust and believe. We see it. We see it. We got you. T. Shout out to this person who clocked it. And then look at the immature stuff they do. Roly poly makes a post shading Natalie Nunn. Pressed like a panini. I don't know. All right. Dolly, please explain. Ew. Oh, I missed that news. Not Natalie was being messy and saying Wiz was at her crib. Man. Oh, and I know where you live too. I'll send you pretty roses from Wiz and I'll let you know and let you know you'll be okay. Enjoy your time in Houston. Of course you know where I live. Your man's been over here plenty of times. You can come pick up the stuff he left too. Whoa. What? Oh, and I know where you live too. I'll send you pretty roses from Wiz and I'll let you know you'll be okay. Enjoy your time in Houston. Of course you know where I live. Your man's been over plenty of times. You can come pick up his stuff he left too. Damn. I mean, I don't know, but it's messy because why would you even write it like that and then publicly write it like that? Like, y'all couldn't just say this to each other on a text message. I truly enjoyed watching them give back. It was a moment that was, I don't care. Damn, Summer sure do know how to pay. I don't care. These girls having a pool party, here come the big, I really don't care. Well, shit, we ain't gonna say she was running. We definitely gonna say, shit, Scotty, y'all be trying to act like Scotty's innocent. Sometimes I don't feel bad for, what's her name? Big Lex always signs Scotty, because Scotty deserves it. Girl, you literally sat there and played in a woman's face and you're messing with the main dude that is the freaking person of the show. I wouldn't care. I honestly, that's why I never say too much. I don't call Lex a hater. I don't call her a bully. Scotty's a bully. Any woman that can go sit there and do that to you in your face and expect you to be strong every day is not only like weird, but like they deserve to get slid how she gets slid every time. Like she icing herself. They think that's cute to always be icing themselves like as if they're in some sort of weird domestic violence relationship. Child ghetto. Diamond wants her leg back after being in a bush, but I don't care. So yeah, you guys, I'm just going to go like this. Scotty getting effed up the whole season down to falling in the pond. That's what you get, though. That's what you get. Justice for Janisha. Sorry. That's what you get. That's what the freak she gets. That's all, you guys, for today. I'll definitely be back with some more. Hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. And remember, you don't listen to what nobody got to say about you, because if you really think about it, we're all screwed up. Everybody has a problem. And if somebody's sitting there pointing out your character flaws, if they're sitting there criticizing you, it's literally because their life is messed up. Because let me tell you something. Let me ask you a real question. If their life wasn't messed up, if they were so happy, how could they have time to even sit there and focus on your flaws or tell you what you're doing wrong? No, they would be loving and they wouldn't even focus on your flaws. They would be so busy on their success to be worried about what you got going on or to point out what's wrong with you. They would just simply love you because what you do cannot affect them because they're so strong. Think about it. Bye.